Hello everyone, this is the Great Pumpkin speaking and welcome to this new PvP round of Dragonfable. So, given that the pirate got completely destroyed last time, we're gonna be going as a pirate again. Let's do this. First thing you'll notice here is that I am actually using the Navigator's Hat, which was an artifact that got released a little while ago during the Talk Like a Pirate Day. It's also available from various drops among the sea maps that we got recently, so it's actually fairly interesting, although I was told that the hat was supposed to be color custom now. Well, it seems like it isn't. But oh well. I've also gotten myself a fire sight recently, which is actually pretty neat. But yeah, so we'll have to deal with this dude right now. Let's have a look what we're facing. Okay, as usual, nothing to do with immobility. Meh. That's okay. So what else could we do? We could reduce his damage quite a bit. That would be a start. One of my problems I've been noticing recently is that it seems that switching my gear has actually led to me having a few problems here and there. Among others, I take a lot more damage from darkness elements, so that might be why I'm having so much trouble against Doom Knights recently. Although I've somehow ended up fighting a few of them that were actually had a lot of lux, which doesn't seem to be helping me much. But anywho, so what can we do next? Kinda have to get myself back into the swing of things. I think I'm just gonna Rune Blast them. It's a different style as far as it goes, this particular pirate outfit. Kinda prefer the default one, but you know, it says it's been remade a couple of times, so that's to be expected. Let's summon Crackers. We'll blind them for a while. So reduce their damage while we're at it. Owie! That's not nice. A Death Knight imbuing me with light. Well, how about that? Owie! Taking a lot of damage. Oh well, let's go with Avast. This guy is hitting surprisingly hard. Oh well, pistol. And let the pet finish the job, assuming he does it. Well, didn't matter in the end. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, so up against that guy with the keyboardy name. What are we looking at? I actually have a pretty good chance of stunning him, but for 2 turns it actually won't matter that much. So I could go ahead and just use Walk the Plank. Wait 2 turns while he keeps missing, which he didn't. That's a little annoying. It's gonna be the 3 hits. Well, thanks for nothing, baby Chimera. Oh well, dirty trick. That seems to have worked pretty well. He hasn't gotten to use his shield bash yet, so I should be mostly in the clear. Shoot the cannon! He's got what, another turn? Yeah, that sounds like it. Oh well, just go ahead with pistol. And off he goes. Next one. Doom Knight, version 1. Okay. Could start to lower this at least. Start reducing damage now. I'm not sure we will have time for Crackers, but whatever. Put up the shield and hope for the best. Bring it on, landlubbers. Oh, a miss. Cool. We'll still need to take a potion, though. That's a lot of hits, wow. Okay, and just summon crackers. Well, it seems it's not Pirates Day, is it? Oh well, that's fine. Okay, so seeing as we've gone rock bottom, I figure now is an as good time as any to reintroduce the Dragon Slayer to the rotation. Let's do this. Been a while since I've played Dragon Slayer. Up against Bob, who is now a color custom Soul Weaver. Interesting. Some immobility resist. I'm not really comfortable trying to stun him anyway. So let's see what we can do, shall we? So Dragon's Bane, I'm assuming. So what is he weak against? Not much really. Probably only works on dragons. Yeah, figured as much. Oh well, can go ahead and Rune Blast him. Lots of resist on this guy. Taking some damage, but nothing that we can't handle, at least at the moment. What would be a good idea next? Eye is always a critical. I barely remember how to play this class at all. Owie. We ought to be pretty close to him attempting his stun. Hopefully that will be enough, but I'm not very optimistic about that. Not quite. Oh well, that's fine. Let's summon Dragonwing. Good. That went well. So, we can call for the Fire Dragon. About friggin' time. Whee! Good. Let's put up Blaze. Get another dot in. For what good that will do us. It's a good thing that he actually can't summon E just using those. That would be a real problem. Okay, just single attack. Well, that's fine with me. So you're just gonna keep doing that. Gotcha. Dragonwing. It's tough to have a meaningful impact with Dragon Slayer against anything that's not a dragon in any way. And mostly it's just about, just throwing as many dots as you can. Although mostly it's the poison doing most of the job. And that's where I was going with this. I got lost track. Oh well. Up against Jiggers, who is a Dragon Warrior if I'm not mistaken. Some immobility resist, which means I can get past that, but none of his gear is saved, so that shouldn't be much of an issue. So we'll just go ahead and start off with, Dragonwing, I suppose. He's using those crazy hairs from the Ascendant Chicken Cow City, if I'm not mistaken. We'll go ahead and Rune Blast him. That will be all the dots we'll possibly need. Unless we put up the poison, but I don't feel like it's gonna do much. Not that the rest does much, it does much anyway. A little, but barely noticeable. I can go ahead and heal myself with some Draconic Blood, why not? Or maybe it only works against Dragon, I didn't check. Oh well. Next one. Up against Emily, who is a Riftwalker. That's gonna be tough. The First hits are usually fairly difficult, so... It's gonna put a shield, but I could blind her. Not so sure about that. Mobility resist, not much I can do about that. Well, might as well use dual shield. Not sure if it's gonna work, but it's gonna have to. That's not so bad. Could have been much, much worse. Put up a blind. She's using that side that slows down everything. Or rather, the Doom version. That's not so bad. We've avoided the worst of it. So we can go ahead and use Draki Wing. Fortunately, my shield is gonna be off. I'm actually surprised that I've actually dodged that. Oh well, things happen, I suppose. Draconic Blaze. I ought to be pretty terrible at this. I saw at some point some people doing challenge fights using only the left side of the Dragon Slayer's skills, and I've got access to the right side, and yet I'm not doing that well. Of course, I'm fighting a lot of opponents back to back, so... Owie! Still, damage isn't as high as I would have expected. I mean, my all resist is a little high, but not that much. So anyway, we can call for the Fire Dragon. And should be down to potions pretty quickly. I'm actually surprised it's going so well. Oh, already? Well, that's alright with me. So we can go ahead and use the eye. Bam. That's a big hit. If I've still got a few dots. Yep. Alright, that was a great win. Let's see. Against Scag Guitar, who is a Death Knight. Too many knight things. Oh well. So. Could do a blind. That was kind of weird. The stun actually appeared above him as opposed to me. That's a little strange, probably because that's what the skill does in the first place, so that's probably why this happened. Sometimes skills are made only to be used on enemies and not actually on you, so that way sometimes the animation is going to do something specific. That's a lot of damage from that thing. It's actually surprising. It's hitting harder than I gave it credit for. Rune Blast. We're getting there. So much for trying to run me through, huh? Call for the Fire Dragon. Ooh, that was a heck of a crit there. Well, last one. Against RKC, who is a version 2 Doom Knight. Oh, that should be interesting. There's no easy way to do this. Well, let's put up Dragon Scale and hope that will be enough. That wasn't so bad. Quaif a potion. Let him do his thing, that's fine with me. Quaif our last potion. Let him do his thing. Put up a blind. Put up a Rune Blast. Yeah, it's kind of damaging me a lot. Oh wow. That's to be expected. Am I imagining things? I think at some point actually attacking a Doom Knight shield actually ended up with your pet killing himself. Am I imagining things? Probably am. Ouch! It was a heck of a hit. But yeah, Dragon Slayer has heroically salvaged our streak. How nice! So, to finish this up properly, we're going to be going as a Death Knight. Let's do this. We are starting off against Darts 10, who seems to be a relatively well-equipped warrior. Deals half decent damage, rather high mobility resist. All resist is pretty high too, which is surprising. Oh well. So, There are a few things. I haven't played that in a while. So, best idea to me would be to start with Inspire Weakness, and then after that put up the Lifesteal. Dark Right. That is done. Got almost no piece of Death Knight armor anymore, so there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Reap. To buff ourselves a bit. Let's actually have a look what this did. Minus resistance to everything. Interesting. Less damage. Boosting me a tiny bit. Well, that's good. So we can go ahead and use Final for guaranteed crit, or rather Obliterate. Wow, doing a number on this guy, huh? And Dreadblade. Awesome. Next one. Up against Raven, who is a Riftwalker. How about that? Don't remember her stats. Okay, about the same as usual. Not a whole lot of all resist though. So anyhow, how are we going to proceed? Well, Dark Right seems like the best idea, to at least recover a bit from the damage that he's gonna do to us. Okay, that is done. We'll Inspire Weakness. Fairly basic actually. Soul Reap. I'm actually surprised she didn't attempt to do her big critical move there. Not really sure why. Ah, that's it. That's better. So, Obliterate. Ouch, for 700. And Dreadblade. Easy as pie. Next one. Running out of mana pretty quickly though. Up against Jack of Blades. Sounded like somebody who liked Fable then. Anywho. So, not a lot of immobility resist. Really, not a whole lot going on here. Especially since he doesn't have his gear equipped properly. Oh well. Sorry for you. Instill Fear. That's a nice helmet though. Interesting. Use Soul Reap. Fancy cape though. I don't remember from where this is from. Well, apparently my will is bent. How about that? And done. Next one. Come against Saviar, who is a version 1 Doom Knight. Okay. So, what can I do about that? Can do some Weaken, some Dark Right. But beyond that, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Let's see. Not a lot of immobility, so that won't help me at all. Welp. So, Inspire Weakness. Fortunately, Doom Knight usually hit quick enough that actually trying to finish them off is actually not that much of a plan, really. Reap. What scares me is I actually won't have enough mana to actually put up my shield. Gaming's getting slowed down by that side again. Flash is an old language, so you can only do so much with it anymore. I actually feel like this game is actually pushing the boundaries of what it can do quite a bit. Although I figure some games are actually a little more complex. Of course, I'm not sure HTML5 will be able to do that much more. I don't know. We'll see once that's done. And it's a miss. It's a miss, Mario! Huh, that's annoying. The heal is actually before its dot. So, some MP. I do not regret actually I've done those Alchemist quests to max those. Those are so useful. Especially since they now... Am I imagining things? Do they scale with health a little despite the actual level, or am I imagining things? Could be a little bit of both. So, restore health and strike. Sounds like a good idea. I'm at full health, there's only so much he can do. That's still 600, that's quite a bit. Let's take a potion just to be safe. It's kind of a waste really, but eh. Oh, well it was quite a waste. Well, last one. Up against that keyboardy guy again. Well, how about that? Darkrai? Weaken. Those lifesteal moves are so powerful. That Knight and Necromancer actually have a really neat thing going. Reap. Well, he's gonna try a stun. Garb of Undead. Mentioned it before, but basically what's the tell for this, and when he does that sword thing where he tries to run you through, or when he does the Ice Dragon Spirit, that's pretty much a dead giveaway. So Obliterate, and that's the end of that for him. Nice! So yeah, that's a streak of 2 for us. Somebody within the comments has actually given me the ID for somebody that was running the Epoch class. However, the Epoch class was currently under testing, so some players might actually have been able to save it, but probably disappeared at the moment that it actually could do that. Or maybe that person switched it, I don't know. Either way, I don't have access to, how can I say, that ID doesn't have that class anymore, so I can't actually do a video with it. So anyhow, once we've actually find someone who has it, then you can hear me rant about that class at length. So anyhow, I'm afraid that's gonna be it for the time being. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. please leave a comment below. And that was the Great Pumpkin. You all have a pleasant time now. Bye bye!